What if I told you there's a way to reach Machu Picchu with almost no crowds, incredible mountain views, and something that feels real? The catch? You have to earn it. 75 kilometers through Peru's mountains. This is the Salkantay Trek. Salkantay, the epic climb to Machu Picchu. It will take us 5 days to climb and to reach there. And we're starting with a beautiful sunny day and right off with a climb. God, it's difficult to breathe already. "20 minutes in and it's already raining. Fantastic. I'm freezing cold, my hands are wet, my pants are wet, this is starting to go wet as well. Not the perfect start of this trip, and the camera is wet as well, I can see it. God damn it, I hope not the 5 days are like that, because if not, this is gonna suck. The first day of the trek is considered an acclimatization day. Rather flat, no hills, and it gives you the opportunity to get used to the altitude. It continued as it had started, raining non-stop until we reached the camp for the night. So this is the campsite for the night, no electricity, just in the middle of the mountains, and yeah, pretty good, pretty special. Let me show you the hut from the inside. It's pretty nice actually. 2 beds and a cracked ceiling, and here hopefully we'll be able to see the sunrise and the sunset from here. It's beautiful. Even with this miserable rain and the cold and everything, decided to go for a small hike to a lagoon. Apparently it's one of the best you get around here. Oh, that's beautiful. Let me show it to you. Despite the cold, the altitude, the rain, and the fact that you can see that I'm getting bold, that small hike and getting here is well worth the effort. Just walking on this ridge is, oh God, it's unique. It's very unique, and you can only find it in a handful of places around the world. Look at that. What a gorgeous place to be. The lake on one side, valley on the other one, and there are some cows. The weather cleared completely after our visit to Laguna Humantai, giving us glimpses of what we'd been walking through all day. Back at camp, it was time for an early night. We'd need all our energy for what was laying ahead. I'm very glad I did it despite the rain and despite the cold, because it was well worth it. And now it's sort of cleared up. Can you see the mountain over there? I'm not sure you can see it. That is the Salkantay mountain, the mountain that gives the name to this trek and makes it so special. So I'm hoping that tomorrow and the rest of the days to come, the weather will be a bit more forgiving than today, because today has been tough, especially this morning with the rain. We were feeling cold and wet and miserable. And yeah, tonight I think early night and early morning tomorrow, because tomorrow a lot of kilometers is the longest day we have to do. Good morning, 6 a.m. I'm ready to take on the action of the day. I think I've never had such a cold night like I had tonight. It was freezing cold and the sleeping bag was not good enough. So yeah, I did get some sleep, but rough one. And today is the longest day in the trip, 24 kilometers. I'm reaching the highest point in the Salkantay Trek. So let's see how it goes. It seems we're finally getting a bit lucky, and Salkantay, the mountain, is getting visible now. So it seems that today the weather is a bit more forgiving, and we can see the sky and we can see the Salkantay, the mythical mountain, is over there. And it's very special because Salkantay Trek, and especially today, is one of the best treks in the world. And just reaching Machu Picchu is just a cherry on top of this beautiful thing. Hopefully it will be still like that by the end of the day.
Splashed me.
So you can do this trek on your own, and we booked a tour with a company, and we're doing it with around 20 people or something. It's a bit large, but the people that we met are really good, and they're super friendly, all around our age. I would say 20 to 35, something like that. And so it creates a nice mood and vibe to talk with people of different backgrounds, different places, all traveling for a long time, most of them traveling for a long time. And so it creates a good vibe and makes the trek a bit more special. You can also support each other when it's raining, when it's terrible, when you have altitude sickness, and that makes it a bit better. Salkantay Pass, the highest point in this trek, 4,600 meters. Here we are. With Salkantay Pass behind us, we descended into the valley, still blessed with perfect weather. Poof. Finally arrived to a campsite, and that descent was honestly pretty rough. I didn't imagine it should be so steep and rocky, and your knees, and that's chicken. And I hope I'm meeting it tonight. And let me show you the tents, because this is the campsite. A few tents in line. Let me show you my matrimonial suite tonight. So this is it, and it's very similar to yesterday. You open it, two beds, and then so a sky ceiling where hopefully we will be able to see the stars. Let's see, I'm knackered. I'm craving a shower and a beer, let's be honest. Day 3, another day waking up at 5 a.m. and I'm starting to get properly tired. Today, I don't know why, it's been cold and humid. I'm freezing, and yeah, I can't wait this to be over and have a cozy bed and a hot shower and no cold for once. Oh well, I think today is a short day of walking, so at least that's better. Cheers. My mood improved soon after we started walking. The cold night was forgotten as soon as we hit the trail. Gorgeous weather, stunning views stretching in every direction. It's amazing how quickly your perspective can shift from "why did I do this to myself" to "I'm absolutely loving this." The mountains have the power of changing your mood in a second. The sun is out, there's a lovely river next to us, and the trek is nice. That so goes on the plus side. The day continued as we descended deeper into the valley, passing spectacular waterfalls and crossing bridges that made you question the local engineering standards. I am enjoying today a lot more than yesterday, at least yesterday evening. The sun is out, the views are beautiful, and the track is as well very, very good. You cannot be afraid of heights though, because it's a bit scary. That felt really dodgy. After the short hike of the day, we arrived at a coffee farm where we had the chance to experience the complete coffee journey from bean to cup. We roasted our own beans over open flames, ground them by hand, and tasted coffee that was probably the freshest we'd ever had. Then it was off to camp, where I found the best place to sleep we had had so far. Okay, so let me show you the inside, because this is proper luxury. Sorry about the mess, but it's so like the same dome we had the other day. 2 beds, sorry about the mess, very comfy. And this is what was missing on the other ones. A proper toilet with a shower and everything. I'm so happy we've been going up since the first day, and this one is proper glamping. I decided to take the afternoon off and enjoy a few beers with my friends, not record anything. Sometimes the best moments of a trek aren't meant to be captured, they're meant to be lived. But morning came early, and with it, a slight hangover and the final push. Good morning, last day of hiking today, 24 kilometers to go, and surprisingly, slightly hangover. Yesterday afternoon we had one too many beers, and I think we're gonna regret it today. So anyway, it was very fun. We're bonding with our fellow mates, and so we're all in the same boat. It's not that problem. A small uphill today, or big uphill, downhill and then flat. Day 4 began with an uphill that reminded us we weren't done yet. I'm feeling a lot better than I expected actually. When I woke up today, I thought it would be tough, but actually it's alright. Not too hungover, not too bad. Climb is not too difficult, so great.
His name. Go on CQ, there's going to be one.
Okay, so let me show you something. You know how in Peru, one of the national dishes, the cuy, or the guinea pig. These are the sort of guinea pigs that get eaten. They usually do it when there's a special celebration, and then they kill a few ones and they eat them. And they're free, so like it's open, and then so it comes into the house, and then it goes into the pot and deep fry or whatever, and it's lunch. Ah, who's cute.
Me dice, ¿cómo entro a Salkantay? Lleva tu Facebook. El segundo año. Eso estaba, que me van a llamar o no me van a... Espera, ¿no?
Got to the top. Oh, we made it to the top. That's beautiful. Mountains, snowy mountains on the right, barking dog, and the jungle up there. There in the distance is the first glimpse of Machu Picchu we get. It's very far away, can't see it properly, but it's definitely there. Tomorrow we'll be going. I'm so happy we made it here. And first glimpse of Machu Picchu, first view. Tomorrow we'll be going to it. But the rest of the view as well is fantastic, it's great. You see snowy peaks all around, and just those mountains, those mythical mountains that the Incas used to live. No idea how they arrived there. Hopefully tomorrow we'll learn a bit more about it. It's really impressive. After reaching the top, there was a long descent into the valley that leads to Aguascalientes. This is where the trek transforms completely. Gone are the steep climbs and rocky passes. Instead, you are winding down through cloud forest, watching the landscape shift with every switchback. I've been going down for about an hour and a half or so now, and I'm starting to be a bit fed up with it. It's just very repetitive. And because we are so much slower, we are around 2,000 meters above sea level now. We used to be at like 4.6 or something like that. So you can imagine the temperature is much higher now. There are a lot of mosquitoes, and so like it's challenging to get to Machu Picchu. It's not easy, let's say. But so far, these last few days have been incredible. The landscape variation and the fact that you have to fight for it, so it makes it more rewarding for sure. Descent is finally over. Now, time to cross the dodgy bridge. It is quite wobbly actually, and look at the drop. That's scary. That bridge marks the end of the mountains. What remains is a simple 2-hour flat walk next to the train tracks to reach Aguascalientes. But don't let simple fool you. This final stretch has its own magic. With each step, you know you're getting closer to where you set off 4 days ago. And you can't help but to smile and think that all that effort was worth it. The sound of your boots on the trail mingles with distant train whistles echoing through the valley. And then, suddenly, there it is. Aguascalientes spreading out in the middle of the valley. Tomorrow, Machu Picchu. Tonight, you rest as someone who has truly earned their place here. Aguascalientes. After 4 days and 75 kilometers, we have reached the final point of this trek. I'm exhausted, I'm really tired, but it's been quite an adventure and I hope you enjoyed it. The mythical Machu Picchu will need to wait till next video, because I'm ending this one here. I hope you enjoyed it and see you again in the next one. See you later. Thanks for watching.